Okay, as like right now, the developing countries like gold bricks, they the economics are soaring, so people's living standards are improving in those countries. So there's a debate on that topic that people are criticizing. Those people are improving living standards. They eat more meat. They have more ways for recreation. They use more air conditioner. That's energy consuming. So they just believe it's those people who has caused the problem of the energy problems. So is that true? Or I just want to know what you guys think about that. It could be very interesting. Okay, Junpei-san.
Right, I want to challenge you guys about sustainability. So conventionally, economic development is seen as to growing the industry and making things and distribute to the people, and that makes economic bigger and makes people's life happier. But what I want to challenge is so making smartphone, billions of smartphone and distributing it to not only the developing countries but also developed countries, all countries. It grows people, makes people's life happier and makes people's life, but we getting depleted rare earth and natural resource. So I wonder economic development and sustainability can coexist. So I want to hear you guys' opinion.
Pietjana?
I think that by now there's a whole area of green economy, and it's all down to the customer when it comes to the economy. So it all comes to the personal choice of people. So by education and maybe by some awareness projects, you can influence the opinions of customers. So for example, if I go to a shop and there is information that this product has used so much carbon or produced so much carbon dioxide, and the other product has not produced so much, and maybe the price is a little bit different, but I can consciously decide to buy the one that I think is better for the environment. And I think this is happening not in many countries, but it's slowly happening in developing countries maybe first, because I like to know that maybe by buying something I paid a little bit to the World Wildlife Fund, for example, or invested into the environment. So it comes down to people, and I think in time, because of the resources, energy problems, it will be inevitable that maybe the iPhone will become so expensive, for example, that you will have to think of more sustainable ways, that in time it will be necessary to think like that.
Thank you, Biljana. Actually, my opinion is economic development and sustainability must coexist. Now, people are thinking about a green economy. Yeah, we are now more interested about a green economy. Biljana say we see the two product. It's sustainable or another is non-sustainable. Sustainable product maybe now its price is slightly high. But if we are concerned about our world or sustainability, then we must buy the sustainable product. Yeah. If we do this, then I think we maybe implement this in everywhere in the world. I think so.
Just like the carbon dioxide tax.
Yeah, taxation of carbon dioxide. Yeah, it's and I think and another is the some industry who produce the more carbon dioxide, they must be charged some charge of money to pay this, because they produce more carbon dioxide. Yeah, and I in my idea, in developed country produce more carbon dioxide, so they must be pay the carbon dioxide to the underdeveloped or who not produce carbon dioxide. Yeah, because world climate is the main cause is carbon dioxide or greenhouse gas. In some, I think some developed country they use greenhouse to produce more product. Or this is, I think, this is the luxurious or of their life. They don't need so much, I think, product or so much crops to eat. This is luxurious, yeah. So they produce more carbon dioxide or greenhouse. This destroyed our climate. Yeah, and it is happened. Then I am from Bangladesh, so we are concerned, and in every man believe the Bangladesh, and within 15 years, Bangladesh 30% of Bangladesh land are drawn by sea level.
Poverty
Yeah.
line.
So it's we are really dangerous position, but we are not the this carbon dioxide will not produce so many carbon dioxide. So why we are affected? This. So I think now we need to think about this. Yeah. So every man have responsibility of his or her own position. What I can do, what I can do for others. I think this is one of
Okay,
the
guys. Before we move on, I want to appreciate your comments, but I want to confine my topics to the It's not only I really want to know you guys' idea on the economic development and the living condition improvement of those developing countries. Its effect on the sustainability. Does this cause the energy, the food shortage, or the energy consuming problems? So, okay, let's turn to Afona.
Yeah, Nazrul, he just mentioned that everybody should be responsible for action, which is good. I really appreciate. I mean, I agree with you. Like the developed countries are responsible for the carbon emission and the global warming and the consequence of global warming, flooding, rainfall, drought, all these things. And the developing young nation or underdeveloping countries are taking the consequence and are suffering with these things. Like his country, Bangladesh, which is at sea level, is suffering every year like flooding. Well, he is right. I mean, I agree with you, Nazrul. The thing is, do we have to be like on blaming things? The thing is, how to solve it is the issue we should discuss. Like how to resolve this difference between the producers and the producers of carbon dioxide or these pollution things, and which is changing the climate and the environment of the planet, and those countries or the parties which are suffering from the consequences, like you say, the third world countries. Well, I believe like the things should be like they should be work hand in hand, and the policies should be based on sustainable things. That means the economical development, economical growth should be based on sustainable. For example, like the new growing countries, big growing countries like India, China, and Brazil, South Africa, the BRIC countries, they are now developing and they are now using a lot of energy, and they are consuming a lot of energy and producing a lot of carbon dioxide. That means, so these countries cannot be stopped from growing, and the other small countries coming from the underdeveloped, they are coming to the developed world, and these countries cannot be stopped. But what they should do is learning from the previous actions from the developed countries. They should have a sustainability policy which go hand in hand. The question is that our topic is that it is not allowed. Is it possible that we can achieve both sustainable growth, economical growth? Of course, yes, we can. The problem is always if you manage to have a sustainability policy for development, which is more or less on mutual understanding between the policies and the policymakers and the sustainability environment, yes, we can. It is possible that both can be achieved. That's what I believe.
By introducing, you can achieve that goal by introducing those mature, developed technology and experience in Rose developed countries
Of course. Yes.
to
Yeah, if, by taking the lesson from the developed countries, what they lost. I mean, it's what have it been done is done, but of course they are. I believe, like, I'm not blaming them, just like Nazru said, but they are still the developed countries are responsible for the global warming, so they should give hand, or they should support. They should act on preventing further depletion of the ozone layer and further warming of our planet, and save the global changes of environmental temperature. So they should involve by implementing new sustainable development policies and sustainability investment, like economical development policies, which goes hand in hand. I don't know how to mention some of them, but they can support the developed countries by paying things like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. But okay, we don't have much time. I really want to talk about this topic more. I have said at the beginning of this topic, I really want to know you guys about this, because those developing countries, they need to improve the living condition of those people. As last week, have heard some ideas about those people improve their living standard, so they caused those problems. Oh, it's just annoyed me, and right now we haven't solved this problem. I want to know more about your idea. The audience, I want to hear more about you. How do you think about those developing countries living, those economic development and living standards improvement has on the world's sustainability, and how can we solve that problem? So I really want to hear your comments, your idea about this topic. Thank you.
Thank you very much thank you very much, everybody, my colleagues here, for the warm discussion we had this afternoon on the sustainability environment. And dear ladies and gentlemen, audience from all over the world, I just want to make a final summary from my friend, to see final summary of our discussion today from my friends. I will start with Erisan to mention what their impression, and then the overall comments. Erisan.
Thank you for seeing our discussion. I really got nervous when we are talking about this discussion. I really enjoy this discussion, and I realize that we need to think more about sustainability in our daily lives. That is my opinion. Thank you.
I also want you guys to think more about sustainability with your family and with your friends. For myself, discussing about this topic, sustainability, was really fun, and I could learn much about it. Please, guys, think green, please. Yep, thank you.
Okay, I think for any problem, or through talking, through discussion, we can we solve that problem. So we need more talks about those topics, and I really want to know your idea, your comments about this. So we have Facebook and Twitter, just follow us.
This discussion has been very fun. I want to thank all of the friends here for the discussion. I want to thank everybody who was watching us and following us and commenting. And I hope we can have more of these kind of discussions where we get to exchange opinions with everyone. It was very fun. Thank you, everyone.
Hi. I think sustainability is now an important issue. So everybody think about sustainability, and if we implement sustainability in every sector, so for this we save our lives, our world, and everything. Thank you.
Right, I know it was too short time to discuss these issues, but we and I to study more about these topics. But I hope our discussion inspires you about thinking about sustainability. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, my friends Ere, Aki, John, Beliana, Nadrol, and Jimpe for this hot discussion. And I hope we had some kind of understanding finally. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody from the online, I really appreciate your online contributions through Facebook and Twitters. I hope, I'm sorry, the time was very short. I know that there are so many things we should discuss and we should share, but unfortunately this time is short for now. We hope to see you some other time, and we hope that we got something important on sustainability. Let's think sustainability, let's do sustainability, let's act sustainability, and let's start now. Thank you very much, everybody, and keep tuned for in our website on Sustainability Weeks on Hokkaido University. You can visit us through Twitter or Facebook, or Hokkaido University Sustainability Office is ready to serve you. And as usual, we are really interested to see your feedbacks through these links, and we are so ready to reply to your comments, kind comments, suggestions, and as well as critics. So keep tuning. Let's have start a new sustainable time. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming, and to everybody for everything.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you. See you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.